Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dom from United Kicks. We have a little comparison video to do for you guys. We have a real and a fake, and we wanted to kind of walk you through the differences since we have both in our possession at this time. These are different sizes, but what I want to show you guys on the box, aside from the print, these are the exact same size box. However, the real one is an 8.5, the fake one is a 10. The box size should be significantly bigger, maybe about at least an inch. And then the print as well, just looking at it, one's very clear, one's very crisp, whereas the fake one, it almost looks like a Xerox copy or something. Like it's not very, you know, it's not very sharp like the original. And then the box label as well, typical Jordan label, whereas the 10 is definitely not up to par. So, kind of sticking with the box for right now. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but it is a little bit of a different color. This is more of like a pure black. This one has almost like, it looks like a sepia filter over it or something. Like it's not the same tone. And then one step further, the galaxy print inside the box lids. Kind of like what I was mentioning earlier, this looks more like a Xerox copy. This one's very, it's very metallic. This one doesn't shine in the least bit. So this one has a lot of crazy detail, whereas the stars on this one are very, very faint. It's very dull. So moving on to the next bit. It's a little, I don't think it's gonna pick it up on the camera. These are actually kind of close, but the X on the real pair, it's a lot clearer. This one is a little bit more blurry, so they didn't do a good job on that one. It does feel a little more flimsy too. This one is a lot more firm. It keeps its shape a lot better, and it makes that sound. Whereas this one, it's very flimsy. Kind of just what I was talking about earlier. The print on the two, that galaxy print as well as the purple print on the Jumpman, you can see a size difference, a noticeable size difference between the two. So this one's a lot smaller in the real one, whereas on the fake, it's a lot bigger. And then just kind of putting these aside for right now, I'll walk you guys through the shoes. Okay, so on the shoes themselves, there's a little bit on here, just so you guys know what to look for. The patch on here, if you can see that Jumpman, it's very, very skinny. It's almost like you can't even tell it's a Jumpman, whereas the Jumpman on the real pair is a lot clearer. It's like night and day between the two. I'm not sure if the camera can pick up both of those. The carbon fiber on the bottom as well. It looks very plasticky on the fake. It almost looks better in a sense, whereas this looks more like a true carbon fiber on the real pair. One thing I notice a lot of times too on fakes, even worn, it'll oxidize only around the pods every now and again. Sometimes it should be more of like a consistent oxidation, but on this pair, all the real pairs I've seen, they typically oxidize evenly. This one, it's oxidizing a little bit outside of the pod only. But like I said, the main thing you're gonna notice right off the rip is gonna be the carbon fiber. And then the camera won't pick this up, but there's a significant weight difference between the two. So again, the fake one is a size 10, but it weighs like nothing, whereas 11s normally have a little bit of weight to them, and this is an 8.5. So even if your eyes are closed, you can definitely tell one is lighter than the other one. To me, the patent leather, it's cut pretty sharp on the real pair. And then if you move over to the fake pair, they kind of did a dingy job. It looks very like chunky. It's not as, the edges aren't quite as sharp as they could be. and the height is it's different. And then let me unlace this really quick, but there's something else that we noticed about it. Actually, before I even get to that, the laces are wrong. These are a thicker rope. These are a lot cheaper looking. So these laces almost have that same carbon fiber look to them as the bottom of the plate like I was talking about. Whereas the fake one, it doesn't quite have it. A lot of times too, they'll have this little widow's peak. I should have mentioned, it doesn't have it on the fake. It's just a cut in the patent leather. But yeah, the laces are different. It's actually a little bit thicker on the real pair. It's a lot thinner on this one, and it doesn't quite have I'm not sure if the light's reflecting off of it, but it doesn't quite have that carbon fiber look to it. But going back to showing you guys what I was going to show you a second ago. The print, what I noticed on the size tag, it's kind of dingy, and the paper is really cheap too, if you want to zoom in on that a little bit. It's very flimsy, and that print, it's just like if you look on the US 10 and the UK 9, it's very faint compared to the lettering where the European and the centimeter is. It's very light. And then if I move over to the real pair, oh, I should have said this too. It doesn't have the inserts. It never came with it. These. And then just to show you guys, even the laces, they unlace a lot smoother than this one. I was struggling with that one a little bit more. But if you get a look inside there, that US and UK, the print is very bold. All across the board. And the paper feels like the typical paper that you'll find inside of here. It's a little, not quite waxy, but there's a gloss to it. So just jumping back to the fake, there's little to no gloss at all. It's a very light piece of paper. And then the, like I was mentioning, the US and the UK, it's very thin. It's not bold at all. And then the European and centimeter are thick. So one more time, I'll jump back to the real one. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but there's a good amount of gloss to this. And then the US and UK print is bold. But I think that's pretty much it. I hope this helps you guys. Just be wary when you're buying or making any trades with people. The story with this one is this guy wasn't really aware of what he was going for, so he made a trade. It sucks. It came through and we had to break the news to him. So just be careful. If you guys aren't sure, try to get a second opinion, but hope these help.